What is a weird hobby that you've been hiding from your family/friends? Some days, at work, I'll challenge myself to only use my left hand, or never bend my right knee, or not use my thumbs at all. It started when I wondered to myself if I could still function normally if I lost an arm, and then escalated to all kinds of potential amputations or mobility losses. It's weird, I know, but I think it does help me see the world from another perspective, and be thankful for the functional body I have. Edit, holy shit, this blew up. First, I'd like to thank the 6 kind strangers who've given me my first ever gold, silver, and present. Thank you very much. Also, I feel like I should acknowledge all the people below saying they also do this. These awards belong to all of us, I'm just gonna hold on to them for a while. I build virtual houses in The Sims to post on the gallery. I think I'm up to like 8,000 some downloads, which is not that much, but yeah, I post often. On days off when no one's around, I might post 5 builds in a day. I just find it super relaxing. I like to flesh everything out with little knickknacks so it looks like real people live there. So yeah, I'm an adult who plays Dollhouse. What about it? Edit. Holy crap, y'all. More people than the population of my hometown find this interesting. Thanks for my first awards. Smile for those asking. My origin ID is Megan Kirkendall. Happy New Year. Learning Chinese. Waiting for something like a head injury/car accident to pretend that's all I know somehow as a gag. Or maybe I'll just wait till we are at a Chinese restaurant. I've been volunteering at a cat shelter for about a year and haven't said anything about it to my friends. It just feels kinda awkward because I'm a 19-year-old dude and most other volunteers are middle-aged women, lol. That I rewatch all those cartoons that I loved when I was a kid but in English, so I can have fun and be nostalgic while learning language. I collect micro machines, the classic originals from the late 80s. I have probably close to 1,000 of them and I keep them at work so my family doesn't find out and want to play with them. I'm a mom who's close to 50. I really like playing Fortnite. Maybe that's not so weird, but in my social circles hardly any women play video games, let alone one that is popular with kids the same ages as my children. I have a lot of weird hobbies, but the only one I don't tell people about is that I talk to myself a lot. Like, full-blown, never gonna happen scenario conversations for 30+ minutes at a time. Always have since I was a kid. I'd be embarrassed if I got busted talking to myself like a fucking lunatic, but I have worked myself through some personal shit on more than one occasion just by being able to say my problems out loud, even if no one is listening. Honestly, I blame it on my ADHD, but what do I know? I've been practicing Mongolian throat singing for about a year now. I've tried writing short stories. None of them are good enough to share. Sewing, not so much a weird hobby, but my family is pretty old-fashioned, aka really sexist, so as a man they would have a field day if they knew more than half the stuff my wife made for them was actually me. It's really relaxing, satisfying creating stuff, and I save a lot of money never having to throw clothes out. I write erotica stories for myself, but the system I have in place is so convoluted and bizarre I can't let any of the people in my life know about it. I'm a male who likes to collect and use nice soap. Sometimes when I'm bored, haven't done it in a while though, I'll put on sunglasses and sit somewhere public that has a lot of foot traffic and watch people. It's absolutely hilarious and can be very entertaining at times. I have written 2 books. I am currently writing a third. 2 are self-help books and 1 fiction. I haven't even told my fiance about these, and the one I'm currently working on is How Not to Flip Your SHT While Planning a Wedding. Working title, but you get the drift. I'll never publish them, just helps me work through all the thoughts in my head. I listen to police/fire scanners to and from work every day, and can understand everything on them. I know what type of responders get dispatched for what type of calls. I know which types of calls are most likely to be false, aka a waste of time. Also know which channels responders will be asked to respond on based on the type of call, at least here locally. I know which ones to get excited about, aka, that's going to make the news later. The few times I have told people about this, I've said it's so I can avoid major traffic accidents before everyone else knows about them. Which is true. But the real reason is that I have always wanted to be a cop/firefighter/paramedic, but no, there's not enough money in it for some of my other goals in life. Stand-up comedy. Lego. I'm old as fuck. I don't really do it anymore, but I like to get cheap liquid glue, put it on my fingers or something, then peel it off. It was always strangely therapeutic for me, but I'd be pretty embarrassed getting caught. I record myself reading books aloud, like Berenstein Bear's chapter books, Choose Your Own Adventure, Goosebumps, etc. I do the voices, edit out the mistakes, sometimes add music or sound effects. Then I listen to those recordings while doing household tasks, or especially when I can't sleep. Hearing my own voice reading helps me doze off like you wouldn't believe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.